This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Mosaic, a daily news program from Link TV, presents a selection of news reports from independent and state-controlled broadcasters from throughout the Middle East.
In just over an hour, Israel will lift its air and sea blockade of Lebanon, allowing flights to land at the heavily bombed Beirut airport and ships to dock at the city's port. The move, following heavy international pressure, is being harshly criticized from a number of fronts, including the families of the kidnapped soldiers and, surprisingly, the IDF. IBA's Eli Walgalernter has more.
Under heavy pressure, Israel announced last night that it had agreed to lift the air and sea blockade of Lebanon, first imposed 8 weeks ago at the beginning of the Lebanese war. Prime Minister Ehud Olmert said in a statement that Israel had agreed to end the siege after receiving assurances from both UN Secretary General Kofi Annan and U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice that, quote, the international forces are ready to take over control posts over the seaports and airports of Lebanon. Annan has been working to strike a deal in which French, Italian, Greek, and later German ships would agree to patrol Lebanon's coast in place of Israeli military forces in order to prevent weapons from being shipped to Hezbollah. The French foreign minister announced today that France had agreed to Annan's request. But the lifting of the blockade still leaves open the issue of just who and how the land border between Syria and Lebanon will be monitored to prevent the flow of arms to Hezbollah.
At 6 p.m. today, Israel and Lebanon time, international naval forces will start to implement the embargo from any cargo arriving at sea. This is very important and an important stage for both Israel and Lebanon, and Israel is pleased to see this implementation of the embargo. At the same